All right, I promised to do a short demo of how to build a page and upload files, and hopefully this isn't too complicated. But one of the things about WordPress is that there is a library of things that can be used to populate your different pages that you build or that you have. And by that I mean all your web pages. So in this case, that library is under the media library. So if you want to publish some reports for the board, for example, but it's only for the board, the first step is to put the files in the media library. Now you can already see I've got a library full mostly of images, but I have a couple of documents. The obvious thing is, all right, look, we have some new financial documents that I've just worked up on my computer. I want to add them to the website for the board and administrators. So I click Add New. You can drag and drop files or select files from your computer. I'm going to grab these 3 files, if it'll let me take 3. It's only going to let me take 1 at a time. No, there we go. So I've selected these 3 files to upload. You can see them now. Progress bar uploading. Each of these files now is on the MemberSplash system. Each of them has a unique URL. So you can see that this is a 2016 file, a 2017 file, a 2018 file. That unique URL is going to come in handy. So when I click on that attachment, I get the attachment details. Basically, here's the information on what the file is named, here's the title of the file, and here's the link. This is the URL for this file. I'm going to take this and copy it, and I might just copy it to sort of an interim location, like maybe a Word doc or something like that, just so I have the URL saved. All right, it's not saving. Try that again. Here we go. Copy, paste, there we go. Worked that time. I'm not going to make any changes here. I'm going to select the next one, the 2017 file. Again, here's an associated URL, which I will copy and paste to that Word doc, again, just so I have these URLs lined up. And you'll see why in a second. Here's the 2018 file. I click on it, and again, I get to the file details. I'm just going to take the URL and copy it back to that Word doc. So I at least now have a location where all my URLs are in one place. This will make it easier when I go to the page to upload these or to list these documents potentially for download. All right, so now that we have these files, and this would be step 1, you want to put files up there for general use, for use on pages, or for specific use. So I actually built a page. I'll go to that now, and basically it's a reports page. This is just a representative example. Let me sort here on date because I just built that today. Here it is, the Club Officer Reports page. So I'm going to click Edit so you can get an idea of a little bit of what this page build looks like. Really simple. It has a name, and within the editor, all I've done is put a title, and this whole area is all configurable. When you click on that text block, you can see exactly how the page is going to be formatted. You do all your editing changes here, and they appear as a preview over on the right-hand side. So in this case, we actually have 2018, 2017, and you can see I'm intending to set this up for a download page versus a display, right? You can also display, or of course, as I mentioned, you can add other media items. So I've just basically typed in, and you can see again what this is going to look like. But what we want to be able to do is allow folks to click on these download here links and download this information. So first of all, let me change that to financials. So in this case, I'm just going to highlight the download here button, click on this to insert a link. This was the 2018, so now I'm just going to go and grab that 2018 file, which is here. Whoopsies. Let's take that, Control C, paste that URL here, and apply. Same with the 2017, just adding another link. Let's go back to that Word doc. This is why I do it in this interim step, because otherwise I'm bouncing back and forth between the two areas, the media area and the page area. Apply, and then the last one, 2016 summary financials. Again, just click on the link, and the URL is this one here. Control C and Control V and apply. Now it's important always to remember to click save, because it won't remember to save unless you click that button. So now let me give you a quick preview of what this page will look like. But first, again, go back and make sure you update the page after you've made some changes. And now let's see if we can just go to a preview. It's still updating. Preview changes. So here's what the page is going to look like now. It's taking its sweet time. There we go. So you'll see now we've got the Club Officer Reports page, summary financials from 2018, 2017, 2016. The download links are active. Let's try one. All right. Here we go. These file types, they can be PDFs or Excel files. So there are not too many limitations on what types of files that you can publish to your website. This was just one simple example. The other thing that I wanted to show is the restrictions that I put on the page. So let me go back, and we'll go back to the page. So just to scroll down to the lower part of this, so this is the edit page again. And if you look down here, you can see how many times I've been editing this. I've been playing with it. Content permissions. So you can limit the access of this content to users of the selected roles. And so this is where, if it is intended to be limited to the use of just the board members, you can simply check board. It'll require a board member login in order to be able to even see that page and download those files. So that's a pretty straightforward way to limit the access. You don't even have to have it as a published page on your website. Effectively, you could give your club officers this link, and it would take them to that page, but it wouldn't be published in any of the drop-down menus or anything else. All right, I think that's it for the moment. Let me know if you have questions. Hopefully this isn't too complicated, and once you do it a time or two, it's actually pretty straightforward. So the steps are, once you have the page built, pretty much is upload the files to the media area. Once you have your files uploaded there, make note of their particular URLs. And then when you go to the page where you want folks to be able to download those files, you simply attach that URL as you saw me do on these ones. So this one looks pretty ready to go. And hopefully that's pretty straightforward. Anyway, if you have questions, please give me a call. All right, thanks.